Can you just tell us plainly what it is like living in Dubai as an African? Don't give us the Instagram,
no.
You give us like real life day-to-day reality.
Okay, the reality is, you know, if you don't know your way out here, man, you go through hell.
I'll pick up the chunks from the, you know, the beans and take my bag. I could not afford a thing. There was a day I got stuck in Dubai. I did not have transport fare.
Oh my God.
I slept in Union.
You slept in Union?
So without wasting time, I opened my boxes because I told you I came just with few pieces of dresses and I start selling.
I passed through a lot of difficult times emotionally. In fact, because of the time I wanted to commit suicide.
Right?
Yeah.
So I actually sent 3 million CF for France. Yes. And they made me a 1-month visa.
I applied a lot. If you know what 8 months look like.
I've been for 17 months, my dear, without a job here. So as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others the permission to do the same. Hello, beautiful people. Naomi Tata here again, live and direct from the city of light, the city of blinks, Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Oh yes, this is the season 2 of the real life stories of hustlers who left home to feed home. Today's story is one with a very dark, handsome guy from Ghana. My Aquabas, I know for sure, gather here so you can get to understand what it is like living in Dubai as an African. Before I spill the beans or before I get this so crowded with, we're going to pass the mic over to our guest to briefly introduce himself, and I'm going to be right back.
Hello, people. My name is Michel. I'm from Ghana, and I'm a videographer, video editor, and then a photographer as well. To be precise, a filmmaker.
I am comfortable with who I am. I'm not worried about having a lot of friends. I'm not worried about impressing anybody. I'm not worried about fitting in. I just stay in my own lane and I do what works for me.
Yes, I work here as a videographer as well. Yeah, that's me. Thank you.
How long have you been in Dubai?
I've been in Dubai for about 6 years now.
Oh, okay. All right. So you left Ghana. Which part in Ghana?
I precisely live in 2 places. Like my mom is from the eastern part of Ghana,
okay,
and then my dad is from the
Volta.
The Volta, and then from the western part of Ghana.
Upper Volta.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Good afternoon, handsome young man.
Thank you.
Welcome to Mbengi's World. Thank you for taking all your time from your busy schedule. Guys, he's a videographer and he's been very, very busy.
Sure.
We were supposed to meet yesterday, but he could not make it because he was busy. So thank you so much, because I know your schedule is tight. So with the description or the introduction he's giving us, would you be kind enough to describe yourself in 3 words? Who Michel is in 3 words?
Okay, Michel is someone whose ambition is very big.
Okay.
Like, and then he is someone who is always consistent.
Okay.
Someone who targets something and then achieve it.
Okay, so Michel is ambitious,
yeah,
consistent. Did you say consistent?
Yeah.
And what else? What was the last one?
Someone who goes for
a go-getter.
Yeah, go-getter.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's start with what prompted you to leave Ghana, right? As you said,
Sure.
and why did you choose United Arab Emirates?
Sure. Well, first of all, I didn't leave to say I'm coming for greener pastures.
Okay.
I came here to work for a company.
Okay.
It was a contract they gave me through a friend. So I came here to work with them. I did a couple of jobs with them. As I told you earlier, I'm a videographer, so I came to shoot for them.
Okay.
So I came here, I think, 2 times.
Okay.
So after working with them, they realized I'm good.
Okay.
So they gave me a contract.
Okay.
They gave me an offer, and then I said, okay, why not?
Okay.
That was how come I moved.
So UAE was not in the plan. It was just a contract,
Sure,
and you
sure.
decided to take it and go with it. All right. So when you came here the first time, did you see it like a place where you can live in?
You know, when I came here for the first time, I realized, oh, this place is beautiful.
Okay.
It's cool and all that. So when they gave me the offer, I said, why not? I need to explore. I need to move ahead and then see how far my career and then my achievements will get.
We'll go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when they gave you the contract and you said, okay, I'm in Dubai, this is the contract, did you actually give yourself a time frame to be here?
Yes, because I have to go through the contracts and then we have to agree on certain terms. So we've been going back and forth. And so after everything was agreed on, that was how come I moved in.
Oh, okay, so you gave yourself a time frame to be here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm just asking like a time frame with or without the contract. Did you give yourself without the contract, with or without?
With the contract.
Okay.
Because I have to go through the contract.
You went through the contract.
Yeah.
It was a 2 years contract.
Yes.
But did you see yourself like staying more than 2 years?
No.
Oh, okay. So it was just, you were just going with what was the terms and the condition of the contract.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So let me ask, when you came here the first time, upon arriving, what was your first impression about the weather conditions?
Well, I would say in Ghana, we have a hot weather as well, but I realized here was a bit hotter. So when I came out from the airport, I was like, there was a heat that came to me. Yeah. So I was like, wow. So I said it's normal. In Africa, we experience the same weather. So I think
So when did you come the first time? Which month?
I think I came in June, I think. It was really hot. It was really hot. Yeah.
A time like this.
Yes. It was really hot, and then so it was later I noticed. It's not always hot. Sometimes when it's summer, the weather changes. So I said okay, and then one thing also that made me feel comfortable was when anywhere you get to, there's a condition that you can at least feel free.
Yeah. Okay. So what about the accommodation? When your contract was given, was it given with an accommodation?
Sure. They gave me one room apartment at International City.
All right.
Yeah, because it was a big company I was working for.
All right.
The company's name is Majid Entertainment.
Okay.
Yes, it's in Business Bay. Yes, they have a very big office. And so yeah.
So you came under a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Staying alone or with people?
Yes, I was staying alone.
Okay.
Initially, and then they brought a colleague from India. So, but I think they didn't like his work, so he went back. Yeah, they have to. Yes.
All right. So your accommodation was spot on for you to just be brought into the UAE, and the first thing was you staying in the 1-bedroom apartment, doing your stuff, having the privacy, because some people stayed in best. But did you have friends before moving here? Do you have friends in the UAE before moving here?
No.
So you did not have to visit anybody that was in the bed spaces?
No, I do. It got to a time I made friends, and then I met people that were staying in best spaces.
So what took you by surprise when you had to visit them there?
Oh, see, one thing about me is that I understand life.
Okay.
So, and there's a saying that when you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do. So it has always been at the back of my mind that once I get to a place, no matter how the condition, you just have to find a way and fit in. Okay. So when I saw them, I even have to encourage them that, listen, this is just the beginning of your life here. So if you really have goals and you really want to achieve something, try as much as possible, step up. If possible, you can upgrade yourself, and then look for a better job and look for better income, and then yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get to the overall environment. What struck you the most? Because probably, because you were given a contract, maybe you do not have to make a research because you were just trusting the contract and going with it. So, but what about the overall environment? Because us from West Central region of Africa, we just know, okay, it's in the desert, people don't have much idea.
Knowledge,
Because when we West Africans sit to talk, we always try to give out the negative instead of the positive. So when you came over, what struck you about the overall, the orderliness of the place?
Yes, thank you so much for this question. It's a very important question that people need to know. This is what I want to tell people. You see, every country has its own structure. You understand? You know, where you come from, they have the way of doing things, and then UAE also have way of doing their things. So I don't think when you're coming prepared, you're going to go through what others are going through. You understand? So I feel when you're coming here, you have to prepare. Because I was prepared, things were prepared for me when I came. I couldn't go through that hassle, yes. So and the way our things are strategized in Africa, that's not how it is here. Here is a developed, well-developed country, I must say. And then they have laws, rules that you need to obey even when you're coming in, depending on the visa you brought in. If it's a visa, it simply means you have to visit and go back. But we intend, you know, so these are some of the things we need to look up to. So we don't have to put blame games too much to our life that we find in here.
Okay, so were you taken aback by the infrastructure development? Or?
Sure, I was really amazed when I saw all these buildings. Like, how did these people do it and all that. So I was thinking, Africa, we can do this because Africa, we are rich. Yeah. We are very rich, especially my country. Yes, we have all the mineral resources in the country, but I hope one day we will get there. Definitely. Yeah.
All right, so let's go to who Michael was in their home country before suddenly, amazingly, you got a contract to come to UAE for work. So who was Michael? Just give us a small summary of 1 minute.
Sure. I think if you really want to know who I am, just Google Kweku Olembe Films. Okay. I'm quite famous in my country.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I've directed and shot quite so many movies. Okay. I've worked with Yvonne Nelson's. I've worked with you know, you name the actresses, the actors.
Yvonne Nelson,
John Dumelo, yes, and then I've shot
Majid, Michel.
Yes, I've shot music videos for famous people, both Ghana and Nigeria. I shot a 2Face video, 2Face Idibia, Raindrops. Yes, I shot that. A friend of mine directed it, but I did the camera works and all that. So I've worked both Nigerian and...
So you were settled. You were successful.
Sure.
So it means the contract they had to give you to make you leave that kind of success and spotlight in Ghana was actually very big.
and you know, I was okay in my country, but one thing happened. You know, I decided to jump into a business. You know, which brought me down. Brought me totally down. Yes. Which is gold business. So you know, one thing or the other, something happened and I lost quite big. So you know, I was struggling to come back to my normal states. So I got to a point I had to even sell some of my equipment and all that. So that was how come, you know, luckily enough, the offer came in, and then I said, okay, why not? Let me start life somewhere else and see how life will take me. Yes. So that was how come I ended up here.
All right.
Yes.
That's good. All right. So he was already structured. All right. So let's just shift the dynamics from the hot seat over to what is, I don't know how prominent you are on the social media platforms, especially on TikTok, where you go through TikTok, you're scrolling through, you see live sessions on people are talking about how difficult it is to find love in Dubai. I don't know if you're married. However, are you married?
Yeah, I was before.
You were?
You were. I was
okay, before. All right. So I don't want to ask. kind enough to tell us what actually happened?
You know, honestly, I just don't want to talk about it because I don't want, you know, her to feel that I'm talking about her.
Okay.
So, you know, let bygones be bygone, and then, you know, everybody continues.
All right.
Their
As
life.
a single person
Yes.
in the Dubai space, and a male for that matter, because I will always say it's the man to decide who to marry.
Yeah.
A woman has just probably maybe 20% to play, especially when it has to transition from that relationship to marriage. All right. So as a man, as a single man in the Dubai space, what's your own perspective about love?
Well, for me, I've not dated much here. Yeah, because I'm just going out with one person, and I've not, you know, I heard people saying that, but I've not really encountered that situation before, so I can't tell much about it. But I see them on TikTok, and they say, see, one thing I always say is that if you're matured enough, you don't go for a boy, you go for a man. You understand? Yes.
Okay.
You need to see. Even when you go on my TikTok, I made a video concerning whom you bring into your life. The person you bring into your life can bring you up and can bring you down.
Yeah.
So it's up to you to make the right choice. Yes. No matter how the situation is, it's up to you to make the right choice.
All right. So because you just said something, if I'm mature enough, because I'm a single woman, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm a single woman, and if I'm mature enough, how, from a man's perspective, how should I, as a single woman, distinguish from a boy and a man?
Well, simply from his gestures, the way he talks, and sometimes I guess you guys will be going out more often, so from his lifestyle, the character he portrays in public and all that will tell you how mature he is. So,
all right. Do you think there are particular places here in the UAE or Dubai, to be specific, where I can go and find quality love? Because when you go on those live streams, you see some girls, because there's a new term right now, high quality men. So you see some girls tell you, oh, you want to get this kind of high quality man, you need to go to the polo events, you need to go to Jumeirah and the coffee shops, you need to dress well, smell well. So do you think there are particular places for that?
Actually, see, it's not about going to the polo shop. You see, it's about the character.
Yeah.
You see, I don't understand what they mean by what they meant by quality men. You understand? Is it rich man or
high quality?
Maybe
they're talking about the 1% of the 1%, the 6 feet dark and chiseled and money in the bank.
You understand?
Willing to spend.
You understand? You see, one thing sometimes I always say is, when you look at that side, you have to look at the other side also. Do you understand? Because this is physical. The most important thing you have to see is the inward side. Side, because you don't know how that person is going to treat you.
Definitely.
After you get all the flashy things he gives you, and then what if he turns you into a punching bag?
Definitely.
You understand? So I think the most important aspect that you need to look at is the character. You know, yes.
So there's no particular place, just go look for the character. And all right. So do you love living here in Dubai, United Arab Emirates?
Sure. Yes, I do.
Why?
I do because you know, it's one of the safest country. I might say you can go out at any time and come home at any time.
Okay.
You understand? Yes. And then you know, the working hours, I don't know if it's me, you know, it's okay for me and all that.
It's you. I will tell you for free, my brother, it's you, because
yes, I think it's okay.
I've sat with people here and their experiences are not smiling.
Yeah, you know, one thing I'll tell them is that, see, you need to upgrade yourself. You know, try as much as possible. If you find yourself in a situation that you don't want, it's up to you to get out of that situation. Find possible ways. You can talk to people. How can I, you know, become like you? How can I, you understand? That's why I keep advising my people. See, if the social media is there for you to explore on, whilst you can explore physically. So when you go on TikTok, look for people who are giving knowledge about life.
Thank you.
Look for people who are, you know, conscious about certain things, so that you follow them, get some knowledge about how to make yourself rich and all that, and then you explore, you also take that decision, and then you move on. You understand? So that's what I always tell my friends. Yes. And then the guys I, you know, bump into, I tell them, listen, you need to upgrade yourself. Just upgrade yourself.
Definitely. Okay. So 6 years in the United Arab Emirates. Was there a time when you thought you made a mistake coming here?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never experienced that before.
All right.
Yes, I've never experienced that before.
Okay, so I would just want you to share your personal experience with us in the last 6 years. If you've ever had, like, how many employments you've had, if you've ever had visa change, like in 2 minutes, just give us a rundown very quickly.
Yes,
like,
okay. Ever since I came here, this is my second job I'm doing.
Okay.
Second company I'm working with, because my bosses have been so good to me.
Okay.
It's sometimes I say it's how you relate to them. You understand? And I make sure the job they give me, I do it, and then I make sure I'm consistent in whatever I do. Even if I do something that there's a mistake, I know how to go about it to correct it, and you know. So they were very happy with me. They loved me. You know, when I was moving to my second job, you know, when I went to tell my boss, you know what my boss told me? He's from Canada.
Okay.
Yeah. So he said, Michael, see, you gave me a wrong impression about blacks. You know, I've worked with you, and I must say you are the best.
Okay.
You are the best, and you are respectful. You know, you do your job diligently, and you know, he said so many things. He even did a video and put on his page about me, like, you know. So that tells you how, you know,
how deep you went to give him trust. And
so when I went, when I gave him my resignation letter, he never refused. He you know, he was pained, but he said, listen, you need to move on. You know, that's life.
You need to explore.
So he understood, and then, you know, even when he gave me the reference, you know, he said so many things. So when I went there, he said, oh, your boss said a lot about you and all that. You know, so,
that's nice.
Yeah, so that was how come I got. And then my second job is also a very big company. It's ATSO.
Okay.
Yeah, ATSO, we are into shipping. We are into so many things. We are into shipping. We are into constructions. We are into. So I work there as I work in the marketing department as a videographer, video editor. Yes. So it's I think I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to be. So you've never been for visa change?
Never.
So how has the job, no, let me not talk about job hunt, because it's only 2 employments you had, right? The housing, the living condition.
Okay, I need to, let me tell you how I do my things when it comes to job section.
Okay.
So see, I didn't leave my old company because of anything. See, I got to a time I felt I was feeling bored. Like, yeah, I need to
do more,
change, and do more. So I just, you know, I went online, and searched for a job. Okay. So that was how come. So when they called me, they asked me what time can I join, and I told them they should give me a month and a half. Okay. So that was how come they waited for me
for 1 month and a half.
Yeah. So I have to present my resignation letter to my boss, and then
All right. So let's go to the housing side. Let's talk about the housing, right? Because I believe I'm one of those that believe in UAE, before you settle, you will be a nomad, walking from place to place. But you did not experience that because you came here, you had a contract, a one-bedroom apartment for yourself. So, but after that, what happened?
Okay, so now I live in a partition, but you know they have partitions. Yeah. So yeah, because I felt, you know, I spend all my time in the office. I come home and then I sleep. I wake up. I go to work. So I felt like,
there's
you
no
know,
need.
why? Yeah, there's no need. So I have to get a partition, like quite
More
normal
partition. Is it with
yeah.
Africans or?
No, with Indians.
All right. So
Yeah.
what's the change? Like, what did you experience that was like, maybe I would have remained in a bedroom apartment all by myself? No big difference.
No big difference.
Yeah, just simply adaptable.
Yeah, because I don't stay home that much.
Okay.
So I wasn't familiar even with my yes, where I was before. Yes, so I think is normal. And then since I'm alone, if I'm with a lady, then that means I have to get a bigger place, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You've given us a synopsis of your DXB experience. Can you just tell us plainly what it is like living in Dubai as an African? Don't give us the Instagram
No.
You give us like real life day-to-day reality.
Okay, the reality is, you know, if you don't know your way out here, man, you go through hell. You know, yes, that's it. Yeah, if you don't know your way out through here, that's why I always say that. See, upgrade yourself and know how you carry yourself, and then you fit in. You understand? But honestly, with Africans, it's quite difficult for you to get there. You know, so that's how it is.
When you're talking about know your way, what is it exactly?
Well, knowing your way entails a lot. Like, you know, as I said earlier on, upgrading yourself, of course, and, you know, how you carry yourself, you know, how the kind of friends you make, the connections and all that. Yes, so that's what I'm trying to mean.
Okay. So you need to know your way around.
Yeah.
The circle you keep. I've had people who've sat here and they always talk so deeply about the connections and who you keep around as friends, because it can either break you or it makes you. All right. All right. So in your own opinion, is Dubai where an African can actually build long-term wealth or family, or is it just a place for short-term hustle?
It depends. I will always say that it depends on your plans.
Okay.
You understand? It depends on your focus and achievements that you want. Yes.
Okay.
We have Africans who have been here for so many years, depending on what they came to do and what they want.
Okay.
Yes. So that's how I see it. It depends on you how
you think.
you think you can stay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it all depends on you.
Yeah.
Because I've had people who said, no, you cannot build wealth here because...
That's them. People are here, you know, making it. And they've been here. Yes, they've been here for long, living good, and they don't feel like going back to their country anymore.
Okay.
Yes.
So can you just describe your profession? Like what happens? Okay, Michael wakes up in the morning and he goes to work.
Yeah.
So describe how your work is like, what you do,
Okay.
and how you got to where you are.
Sure.